Hello, welcome to Clutch My Pearls, the podcast where I, Emily, learn all about the smut that my friends are reading. As always, I'm joined with Vanessa and Barbara.
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
What's up? I can't turn my head really. I can turn it. I can't bend it.
Bend it.
That's what's going on with me today.
You can't fling it around?
Yeah. So I hope this book is real soft and easy and nothing too crazy.
It's a Vanessa book.
It's a Vanessa book, so there's no
You're
way.
gonna hurt your neck.
Oh God. Oh God. Let's throw out a hip sitting in this chair.
I did want to say, me and Barbara were chatting. Blue-eyed Kayla J.
Yes.
Oh, we haven't had an update in a minute.
I guess she's doing it on her own. She's filming a podcast.
She's got a podcast, yeah.
With Peggy Sue.
You know who Peggy Sue is?
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that they didn't want to be...
So apparently, well, first of all, I was like, what if he's hot? Like, I
Probably
kept
is.
thinking, like, he's good looking, you know? And then he's going to be blurred with, like, a voice coder.
Okay.
And she was updating today, I think I saw, where she was like, just to, it should be out like next Wednesday, I think, which by the time this comes out, it'll be already out. But she was saying like, he doesn't want his identity out there.
Yeah.
So as long as he's comfortable is what we're going with. He's going to be blurred out. And then some people were saying like, oh, but maybe he could be unblurred. Like people can do that.
Right.
So I'm letting him sit with it for the week to make sure that he's comfortable because I'd really love to keep him as a client. I'm like, oh my God.
Wow. He should wear the little Chuck Tingle head
Oh my
thing.
God.
Yeah.
Just a
Just
ski
wear one of
mask.
those masks.
Yeah.
So she has her own podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Already going
Yes.
with episodes. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
She's doing it. So
She's
maybe
just
we could
talking-
collab
Oh my God.
because they're always trying to DM her.
Yes, we'd love to have her on, and we'd love to be on hers, and
Fly
I
us
could
out
learn
to-
so much.
We'll fly out. We'll say hi.
Just stop in, you know.
So street team, go ahead and promote us so we can get there.
Yeah, tag us in all of her stuff so that she knows that we exist. That would be great.
Oh my God.
Tag us in anything. Who cares? You know.
Anything.
I Clutch My Pearls Pod everywhere on the internet.
All exposure is somehow helpful.
I appreciate it all. You know, no, there's no bad press. Yeah, it can be, but
But also, no, it's fine.
no, we're not. We are witches, and so we only have good press and
This is manifesting.
manifesting good things and growth and positivity
And Blue-eyed Kayla J.
and new
Yes.
beginnings.
And Peggy Sue.
Yep. What
What are you going to do to us today, Vanessa?
do you have for us, Vanessa? We didn't get a clue. What's our clue?
I told you we'd never done it before. Or had it before. Or...
You didn't tell
we
me
had
that.
spit play last week
But in a new way.
in a new way, a different type of spit play. What you got for us, Vanessa?
It's called Wolf.
Wolf. Is it a wolf?
By Paisley Hope.
Is
That
it a
sounds
megaverse?
familiar.
It's real popular.
Have we done one of their books?
No.
All of their names kind of sound familiar
Wolf,
sometimes.
we've never done. Well, we did Omegaverse with like the.
It's not a megaverse.
It's not Omegaverse, Emily. Don't worry
It's-
about it.
Is he a wolf?
No.
Oh.
Why does he have the name Wolf?
That's his name.
Is it
That's just
Christian
his
Wolf
name.
from 50 Shades of Grey?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Nah.
I don't believe her.
It came out in September 2024.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Gabriel Wolfe, the fallen dark angel and club president of the Hounds of Hell MC.
What the fuck
Is this
that?
It's
the.
a motorcycle club.
Oh, we haven't done motorcycles.
So it's very like
Ooh.
Sons of Anarchy.
So does he wear his helmet? Well, that's a
Is
lot
he
of the
safe?
TikToks.
Is he okay?
Does he wear rash guards?
They're not that kind. That's like crotch rockets, like
Okay.
fast bikes. These are more like Harleys.
Is it
Sons
the
of
ones
Anarchy.
where you have your arms up the whole time?
Not always,
How
but
do you not get tired doing that?
I know. I don't know.
What are they called? Monkey bars?
Ape hangers or something.
Wow, I'm really out of my element here.
It's just a handlebar style.
Sure.
But these are more. What do they call them?
Motorcycles.
No.
Vroom vrooms.
I was gonna say hot rod, but that's not what it's called.
Crotch racket? No, you already did that.
Crotch rocket are the fast ones.
Crotch rot?
I don't know. You're the one's married to a motorcycle boy.
I know, and it's insane that it's totally slipping my mind.
And he listens, so.
But it's like Harleys, like
Yeah. So it's like it's Sons of Anarchy world.
like the painted tanks and stuff.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's not like the videos you post of whether the guy's in the mask.
No.
Crotch rocketing.
Yeah. You know, I'm surprised that there's not more thirst traps for like the Harley dudes.
I'm
Maybe
sure we
it's
can
just
find
not
it.
in my algorithm.
We gotta up that algorithm.
Mostly because those dudes don't wear helmets. And the
That's not
I
girls,
feel like
safe.
those dudes are like, I don't need the internet. Just go to like,
Probably.
they find me.
they're like they're in the
choppers.
country.
Yeah.
Chopper.
Chopper.
That's what it's
Choppers.
called.
Yes.
Chopper.
I'm fully just picturing Snoopy on his little.
Oh yeah. that's exactly, that's a
little-
trapper.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
Gabriel Wolfe. Does he go by Gabby?
Oh, maybe.
No, he goes by Wolf. Nobody calls him Gabriel.
Okay.
I bet she does.
Is it Wolf with
She
two?
does.
You're right. Was it just Wolf with one F? Just Wolf as you?
Or is it Wolf
has
with an E at the end?
on the end.
Okay. Okay.
Wolfie. Okay.
Wolf.
The cover is Wolf.e, and so people were very confused by that.
Wolf.e.
Wolfie.
Wolf.
Well, I think it's because it's like the wolf is their mascot, I guess.
Is
if
it
you
a
want to
family
call it
name? Like, was his dad the head?
that. Yes, he's a legacy.
His dad was the Alpha Wolf.
He was.
But that's also his last name.
Right.
So I think it's just like, I don't know. His life has been infused with darkness and trauma since the day he was born, forcing more than just desensitization to violence and chaos, forcing him to crave it to feel stable, secure, whole.
Ooh.
He needs it.
He's a
needs
bad
it.
boy.
Only a handful of people that he cares about, his family and the ones that don his cut. Women are just a tool, a means to an end.
Don's his cut.
A cut is like what they call the jacket that they wear.
Like the little vest?
Yeah.
The Letterman's jacket.
Yeah.
It has like the wolf skull on the back, and it says Hounds of Hell. And then it'll usually have a patch on the front
Right.
saying like who they are.
And then, like, what their crew name
So
is.
his, well, no, his says president.
Okay.
They've got like a board meeting every
They have like
They
a
do.
hierarchy, right?
Yeah, so there's like a sergeant of arms.
Oh, is that the guy with the guns?
Enforcer. Sergeant of arms, I guess, is like his right-hand guy.
He's the, what's the
Golden
consigliere?
hand. The what?
In like The Godfather and stuff. It's the consigliere.
Yeah, I don't
know. I can't say it, but I can spell
It's
it.
like yes.
The right-hand man who handles all your business.
Yes.
The
He's your
Sal.
go-to guy.
Yeah, he's your go-to guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Enforcers, and then there's like prospects.
It's like prospect. That's what I remember. Where it's like ones that want to be in.
Yeah.
They're kind of the little bitch, like the freshmen.
Yes.
And then there's the HR, and then there's the typing pool,
Yeah.
and there's the receptionist
They do-
who's like really positive, but
Payroll.
like doesn't really know where the mail is.
They do have like a clubhouse and like a boardroom, and the president has a gavel.
I'm picturing one of those.
A gavel.
I'm picturing an open floor, like millennial trap, where it's like we've got basketball in the corner.
Yeah.
Check out the snacks. Like
Like the YMCA.
Yeah.
the worst
Okay.
company you've ever worked for in your life. Yeah.
Women are just tools, a means to an end, never to covet, only to use.
Oh wow.
Each
The old ladies.
each one, each one blending into the next.
Is that his POV or is that like the rules of the club?
His POV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably from his trauma.
Right.
But I bet she breaks through that wall.
Yeah.
She's not like the other girls.
Ugh.
The formula he lives by is simple. Death is at your door. You're a soldier of bedlam. Nothing more, nothing less. Until the moment a little hummingbird flies into his crosshairs, forcing him to feel something he hasn't felt for as long as he can remember. Alive.
Oh, he's alive.
He doesn't need the violence. He needs his little hummingbird.
Let the hunt begin.
He's a bird feeder boy. Okay.
So the wolf hunting the hummingbird. Mm-hmm. Is she from another rival gang?
No.
She's a good girl. Is she a doctor?
She's a good girl. No.
What is she? Social worker.
Like a lot lizard?
Interior design.
Oh.
Oh, Tangled and Tinsel.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She had a Christmas party. Now she met him.
Book 1, Soldiers of Bedlam, 416 pages.
Okay. What page do we think the first coming is on?
115.
I wonder, is it them? Is it him? Is it him with someone
Oh,
else?
right.
Is it her? Is it
It's
Together
him and
or
her
jerking?
together.
Okay.
But no penetration.
No penetration.
Well,
Mutual masturbation.
no weenie in the VV.
something penetrates, but it's not his?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Is it his handlebars?
Oh.
Ew.
Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm going to say 81.
Ooh. I said 115, I think.
88.
Wow. Barbara's read
Very
this book.
close.
Oh my God.
She's in the club.
I read this book. I
88.
love motorcycles. Surprise.
He finger blasts her.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
206, they fuck.
What, did he finger blast her on the motorcycle?
No.
Did they know each other's
Up
names
against
yet?
a bookshelf.
Oh.
That's cute.
They
At
do
least it
know each
wasn't a
other's
horse.
names.
Okay.
Yeah. So
They're in America.
yes, we're in Atlanta.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia area.
Yes. Brinley Rose Beaumont.
My God.
BRB.
Brinley.
So she
Is it Brinley or Brindley?
Brinley.
Brin.
Yeah,
Okay.
they call her Brin for short. Yeah.
Okay. It's a cool name. It's like a book name, you know?
It feels like
Totally.
a very book, but
Yeah.
like millennial
Or
baby
what was
name.
the other one?
Yeah.
Briar Rose.
Briar
from
Rose,
the
yeah.
Dragon Book.
You can just see the chalkboard going like, this is Brinley Rose.
Yeah. She is hoping to get a promotion, but her company is closing down their file for bankruptcy.
Is that millennial office space you were talking about?
Yeah, we can't afford these snacks anymore. They've
We have
driven us out.
to close chapter 11. And then literally that night, she's going out to dinner with her boyfriend, and she's hoping it's for a proposal, but it's not.
It's a breakup.
Not a breakup, but he is going to law school, and he accepted an internship in New York, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to go do this, but you're not going with me.
It's Richard III, Dick
Yes.
III.
Oh,
basically.
Yeah. What is it? 'Tis the season for revenge?
Yes.
That was a fun one.
He is kind of like she doesn't feel like she's good enough, and she was for like his family and for like him to propose because they're kind of like well-to-do, and she's not.
She's got the name.
So
you know?
she was like hoping that this promotion would help prove that she's like serious in her career and that maybe he would propose to her. Oh, Evan Radcliffe II.
That's a rich dick name.
Yeah, no passion. Definitely like they haven't had sex since his birthday, which was like months ago.
He
So
wears a
you're
lot
like-
of like
Probably.
pastels. Like a dickhead.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like she's
shoes.
going to go for,
Very fussy about his hair.
yeah.
Well, they end up breaking up, and she
no.
moves back to her hometown, which is in Harmony.
okay.
Which I thought this was interesting because Sons of Anarchy, the town was called Charming.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
100% in Sons of Anarchy world in my head.
I
Yeah,
haven't
it's just
watched it.
Literally,
but-
when
yeah?
it is
Okay.
good. Literally, when I read this book, I was like, I'm just thinking of Jax Teller.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Sexiest man alive. So basically they break up. She moves back home to her hometown. She runs into her childhood best friend.
Man, woman.
A woman.
Okay.
Layla?
Is she like crazy and outgoing and extroverted?
Well, they have been friends since they were like 8 years old, and they
course.
were raised super religious. Very like good girls, Sunday school, the whole nine. And
Pastels.
yeah. So when she runs into her, she's at her bachelorette and she's wearing a sash that says property of Axe. And she's got these fucking guys with her that
Motorcycle
are
guys?
super scary.
Charlie Hunnam's just
And
standing right
she's
there.
like, don't worry about them. They're just my bodyguards. They're basically her fiance sent
Sergeant
them,
in
their
arms.
prospects,
Oh, yeah.
to watch them while they party, drive them around so they have a good time and they don't get in any
Don't
trouble.
worry about them as my bodyguards. I have no more questions for you, best friend. Like,
yeah.
great.
She's like, good to know.
She's
Cool.
definitely judging because
the
everybody
hell?
knows about the motorcycle club in their town, but it's like always like stay away, you know?
Yeah.
They're the bad boys.
She of course invites her to the wedding. You have to come. You have to come to my rehearsal dinner, do all the festivities. She goes into town the next day to buy a dress for the rehearsal dinner and the wedding, and she sees some of the guys out and they're like touring one of the properties like next door to the dress shop, and Gabriel shows up.
And he finger blaster.
Wolf-e boy. He
She
goes,
knows she knows he's the president because he's wearing
He has
the
a name
jacket.
tag.
He has a name tag, yes.
Hello, my name is President.
right.
She goes, the rehearsal dinner is at their clubhouse, and somebody
I'm just picturing like an after-school youth center with like.
I mean, it's
we got ping pong.
basically
I picture it like how like it was in Sopranos, like their little like at the back of the bada bing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a real way, and I'm picturing it like, look at these crazy teenagers.
It's
I don't know.
basically
Playing basketball in the
Like,
corner.
literally, like, it smells
I'm
in
sure
here.
there's a basketball court. It's basically like a bunkhouse
Yeah.
with like a garage where they like work on bikes.
Yeah.
You know. She's getting ready with the girls before the party though, and she says that she saw him while she was out buying dresses, and all the girls are like, "Oh yeah, he's the dreamiest." Basically, everybody's slept with him.
They can vouch for.
Yeah, he never double dips and he never kisses.
They always never kiss. I bet he kisses
never.
Yeah.
her. His little
too
hummingbird.
intimate.
So they officially are introduced at the rehearsal dinner, And she's like, oh, I saw you the other day. And he was like, oh, you saw me? He definitely saw her. They were making eye contact. So she kind of like smarts off about how like you're hard to miss and you're loud motorcycles, blah, 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 blah. He says, oh, the good girl with the smart mouth. You aren't careful, little hummingbird. I may have to use that mouth to set you straight, but maybe that's exactly what you want.
She needs it.
Maybe you're sick of being good, yeah? When you figure it out, come and find me.
Come and find me. Oh, okay.
I think he calls her hummingbird because he could see her pulse in her neck because she's scared.
She's got POTS. You need to sit down, ma'am.
I was like, okay.
You can see your pulse in your neck. Get your thyroid checked. What's going on?
I don't think it's supposed to do that.
There's an explosion.
Where? In her loins?
In the
his pants.
In the parking lot of the clubhouse. Somebody bombed one of their trucks.
Enemies.
Boo. Rival gang.
Literally, as soon as it happens, he runs over and grabs her.
Yeah.
She's important.
He takes her to like the back of the clubhouse with
and he's
all
like,
the other
girls. Did you do this? And he tortures her for a while.
You're the new one. Yeah.
No.
I knew it. I saw your pulse.
No. He's
okay,
like,
no.
stay here. No one leaves until the morning.
Do not leave.
Because we don't know.
Oh my God, it's a lock-in.
Yeah, we just had a lock-in. They're like, yeah, we have a lock-in at the clubhouse tonight.
All right.
Oh, he's described as Jason Momoa.
Yes.
Oh, look at my iPad.
Okay. Heavy ass case.
I asked if you wanted me to remove
Which
it.
is why she just said that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's very like pinup looking.
Yes.
Ooh, I've seen this.
Yes.
I had this on my list. Damn.
Oh.
Okay.
Look, he's like a little devil. But
His hand is around her neck the whole book.
He's checking on that blood pressure.
He's got cool tats.
Yeah.
She's gonna lose consciousness. She's gonna stay ready.
He looks like Elvis.
but like in a good way.
Yeah, and she's like a little pinup.
She's a little hummingbird pinup.
Cute.
I like it.
We find out later that he definitely remembers her. He pulled her license plate when she was at the dress shop. He knows everything about her. She's about 10 years younger than him. Her dad is a well-to-do lawyer. Her parents have passed away. But definitely like country club debutante. He's like...
You're a good girl.
Ballet and cotillion. Like, she's too vanilla for me, that kind of thing.
In training for Mrs. Evan Radcliffe II.
But then she smarts off and...
He's like, oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Might be a bad girl under there.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
She gets wasted and ends up lost in the clubhouse trying to come back from the bathroom. And
she's stressed about the explosion, or she's just like,
no.
while I'm here. Like,
Well,
It's a lock-in.
that's true.
they
You're
pretty
right,
much dealt with the situation.
Okay,
and
handled.
it's like game on.
Got it.
Everybody goes back to drinking and dancing. They can't leave.
True.
So we might as well have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are fooling around everywhere too, which I thought was interesting. Like some girls getting finger blasted on the couch when she gets lost to go to the bathroom. There's like moaning coming from the rooms. Yeah. So she gets turned around coming back from the bathroom. She ends up in his room. And he's got like a bookshelf, and so she's like looking at the books.
The bookshelf.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where she gets fingered.
Alert.
Yes. She kind of like smarts off. He's like, "What are you doing in here?" And she's
What kind of books are on their bookshelf?
Self-help mostly.
Managing your anger.
Lots
Alpha male.
of like probably like Art of War, Great Gatsby. I think is the one that she pulled off the shelf.
Okay.
How to fix motorcycles for dummies.
Yeah.
Yes. She smarts off about how he shouldn't leave his door unlocked. He grabs her by the neck. He kind of says something like, maybe you finally want to know what it's like to be handled by a man. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I've been with men before. And he's like, no, you just met me today.
Yeah.
So she's like, does he think that I'm here for sex? And she slaps him.
Ooh, he loves that.
She's scared, but she won't back down. And he gives her the knee. He kind of pushes her.
It's been a minute since somebody gave the knee.
Had the knee.
He kind of pushes her up against the bookshelf and props her up on his knee so she can get some friction. He rips her panties off and makes her beg. He says, you better make a mess when she asks to come.
Oh my goodness.
And she does. Page 88.
She follows through. Yeah. Okay.
She obviously is like, I'm fucking out of here. She falls asleep and then she leaves in the morning. He never comes back to his room.
He doesn't double dip.
It's because
but
they found the guy who caused the explosion and they're torturing him, trying to figure out what's going
busy.
on.
Yeah.
So she leaves the next morning. He shows up the next day on his motorcycle to take her to the wedding. It's like on an island at a lake, a lighthouse.
So the motorcycle can go underwater.
They just go really fast, and it goes
chitty chitty bang bang.
I think there's a ferry. They don't really say.
There's no
Maybe
way
it's
to
not
know.
an island.
The
Maybe I made
prospects
that
have
up.
to drag them across towards the river.
Little boat, little canoe. I thought this was sweet, but he shows up with like a helmet and a jacket for her to wear.
Oh, well,
Safety.
wear the helmet, ride the motorcycle.
He's like, she's like, how many women have worn this? And he was like, well, I know you've never been on a bike and no woman's ever been on mine, ever.
He's in love with her.
Is she scared to get on the bike? Has she
A
ever been
little
on one?
bit. No, she's never been on a bike before.
I'd be so scared.
She is definitely, so she's a goody two shoes, but she's definitely like, I always thought the villain was cute in the movies.
She's correct.
Yeah, always wondered what it would be like. Obviously, she's getting like mediocre orgasms from fucking Evan. Yeah.
Right.
So she's into it. You know, and Layla is marrying some guy, so it can't be all bad.
Hell yeah, girl.
I mean, just one explosion.
And she's probably like, it's super good. It's fun.
She could be Mrs. President.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
First lady.
First lady.
Wow.
Okay. So the person that blew up the van, they bring him to the wedding, and they bring this other guy who...
And they're going to make him fight to the death?
Oh, it's a pinata.
They're trying to figure out some drama that's going on between them and a rival gang.
So it's like
so
a
they're
business
using
wedding.
this as an excuse to take care of some business. She gets drunk, goes on a walk, and happens upon the cabin where they're keeping the guys, and she sees him kill the guys.
Yeah.
So
The president kills him?
yes, he shoots him in the head, and all his guys are there.
Going, hell yeah, bro.
They see her. She goes running into the woods.
Oh.
And he chases after her.
What kind of heels is she in?
I don't know.
She still got her helmet on.
He catches
motorcycle
her
boots.
and he basically pulls a knife out and he holds it to her neck and he says, you either die or you become mine.
Barb.
He set this whole thing up so that he could get her.
Oh my God.
If he wanted to, he would.
She's
Two different reactions. I'm like, and Barb's like, yes.
Wow.
he's like pushing her up against a tree and she's like, she's not saying kill me and she's not saying I'll be yours, but she's moaning.
She's moaning.
She's into it.
Is she in
She's
distress?
scared but into it.
He hikes her dress up, rips her panties off.
Yeah, fuck those
They're
panties.
soaked.
Oh.
And he sucks on them.
Ew. What?
The wet.
The fabric in the mouth.
The teeth. You can't. Does he have no
Makes my
teeth?
teeth feel weird.
Does he only have gums?
He likes it.
He has teeth.
Yeah, but that makes my teeth.
I don't like it.
I went to the dentist today too. Perfect teeth.
Did he say stop sucking on what? Never mind.
Yeah, they did. She's like, have you been sucking on panties?
And you're like, well, what kind of books do you read, lady?
He fucks
Just
her.
the crotch, the whole thing. Does he put the whole thing in his mouth?
No,
or he
just
He gags himself.
he probably just puts the most wet part in his mouth. They don't really specify.
Yeah.
Is it from his POV or hers?
the trees?
Hers.
Okay, so you don't get his POV of like what it tastes like.
I'm sure it tastes good to him. Okay.
Okay.
He fucks her with the knife handle.
That's not the first time we've had that.
Nope,
true.
it's not.
That's
It
true.
probably won't be the last.
And he didn't cut his fingies or anything?
Oh,
He does.
Oh,
Make the right choice, Brinley, so I don't have to flip this knife over and slit your beautiful throat.
I don't love that.
She comes and says his name. Basically, I do. He's bleeding.
it's the equivalent of jumping over a broomstick.
I do.
Moan my name with a knife handle in your cooch.
That's a common law marriage.
Don't come unless you mean it.
Okay.
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 He's bleeding because he's holding the knife
He's been
part.
jerking it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
He pushes the blood inside of her and he says, I live here now.
I'm the captain now.
Grabs her.
Does he?
Sorry, Tom Hanks.
His pee hasn't been inside her V yet.
No.
But his blood is now.
I thought you meant urine.
That's later.
Nuh-uh.
No.
Okay.
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 I'm in, but I'm not committed to it.
But now you're out because of little blood?
Look,
It's like
I'm the one who. Okay,
It's like a reverse period.
it's the why. Why are you cutting your hand if you're doing this? Like there was a better way.
He has to grab. How else is he going to get the end of the
yeah.
knife
Was he
into
gonna
her?
do it like this?
you could carefully, get a glove or something,
Or keep
like
the
I
sheath
don't-
on.
Fuck me with your dick like a normal person. Sorry,
True. Valid. But he
I
could have
got
kept the
upset.
sheath
How do you feel
on.
about that?
I'm not
What
great.
you just said.
A little sweaty.
You were so good. You're
And my
so
hands
brave.
are sweaty for you.
Be a normal person. And why am I against a tree? And I'm in the woods. There's bugs out here.
There's bugs. There's probably poison ivy.
She likes it.
Just the knife and then now you have paper cuts everywhere, and then now you're like bleeding inside me, and I don't know if you're wearing condoms with these other women. So
He
I don't
does.
know. He does.
He does.
Yeah,
He
but not
does.
with her.
But probably not with her.
Definitely not with her.
They exchange blood promises, so
Yeah.
that's why they're also married.
Oh,
It's fine. Yeah, it's a fantasy.
So he's like, I live here now. I'm the captain.
Uh-huh.
He grabs her hair and pulls her head back and kisses her.
The first kiss.
Because
Yeah.
they're married.
Yeah.
You may now kiss the
I
bride.
do.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
His men are ready to bury her with the people they just killed. They're like, she has to die. And he's like, it's good, guys.
It's good, guys. I
We're
put
married.
my blood inside her.
Yeah, I live there now.
Her name tag says First Lady.
What did the guys say? Are they just like, oh, okay.
Well, he's the president.
Can't really talk back to him because
I'm the captain now.
you see what he does to people he likes. Yeah.
Okay. They're also like, he's never been this way with a girl. So they're like confused.
It's his first crush. Wow.
Yeah, they're like, okay.
He's learning about his changing body.
Yeah.
Ah.
The next day she goes home to her house. This is why I was telling you about that company that preserves houses. Did I tell you this?
Oh, yeah.
So she hasn't been home since her parents died, which is years. And so literally her whole entire parents' house was preserved by this company. So like everything is covered in sheets. All the bedding is like vacuum sealed. So you can literally like just come in and wipe the countertops and move in. But since nobody has been there, there's been lots of like critter stuff, termite damage, that kind of stuff. So she has to have her whole entire porch replaced.
Grab an air purifier.
And when she shows up, she was like talking about it to somebody at the wedding. And so when she shows up the next day after the wedding, there's already some motorcycle guys there with some carpenters tearing down the porch to put
I
in
could
a
use
new
some
one.
motorcycle guys to do some work. I got a honey-do list that I would love to get
They were
some
like,
prospects to get on for me.
Jeff, get a motorcycle. Jeff, do you hear this?
Jeff, become the president of Motorcycle Gang.
Just get him a name tag. Hello, my name is President.
Little president. He shows up, tells her about the porch, whatever, and this is where they fuck.
On the porch.
Oh,
We gotta check to
hasn't
see.
been sealed yet.
Is it slanting? Is it stable?
He tells her to hide
What? What do you mean?
because he wants to go looking for her.
Just gave the
what do you mean?
Hubba, hubba.
You know what?
Okay, so he
When
wants
I
to change
find
it.
you, I fuck you. Basically.
Okay, and she's like, tee.
She crawls under the
Basically.
porch.
Yeah.
She knows she's got to know the good hiding spots.
She does.
She does the toddler thing where she's like, I'm hiding. Covers her
Behind the
face.
curtains, but like your feet are sticking out.
They're just sheer.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Where does
so
she hide?
up in the attic. There's a little tiny door in one of the rooms that's like behind a chair.
It's always so scary.
But
Little doors.
he finds her immediately because he can smell her.
He can smell her.
Oh.
It's fantasy.
He's a wolf. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Tracking abilities.
His blood is in her, so he's imprinted on her.
Yeah.
We learned in Forged in Blood that if you share blood, now it's his heroin, you can smell it, and then
We're
when he
connected.
comes, everyone can come.
She could have been on her period too.
Yeah.
She might have been. He's about to find
He
out.
might have been like, "Oh, I cut myself," and she's like, "Yeah, you totally cut yourself. That's definitely not my period."
For sure. Yeah.
Okay. They fuck.
Of course.
Yeah. He is.
She likes it.
Yeah.
She's cool with it.
Oh yeah.
She's really competitive, so she's pissed, but like it's fine.
They
Like, damn
do
it.
kind of fight in the attic a little bit. Like
Just someone throw the chair.
Yeah, and like he pushes her up against the wall.
Is there a mannequin up there? There's always a mannequin.
Yeah,
in the
there's
attic.
there's a bunch of grandma stuff up there for sure.
A bunch of grandmas.
Grandma is up there. Yeah.
They take a shower afterwards, and
Yeah,
he
because
like
the attic's all dusty.
all
Yeah.
blood.
Oh, the blood, yeah.
she did get some like scrapes on her back.
From the knife.
And he like washes her hair and they take a shower together. It's really sweet. They end up talking afterwards and like drinking.
What's your favorite
and
color?
like getting drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she has a lot of motorcycle club questions.
Of course.
She kind of finds out that he's not so bad. Like they're not like
He's
real.
kind of nice.
Well, they're not like truly like out. I mean, they're bad guys, right? They kill people.
Yeah.
But the guy that he killed was a pedophile. He raped one of the club member's sister.
Moving on. Yep.
And it
Cool.
was something that the rival club made him do as a retaliation.
Ugh.
Also, he used to be a Marine, and he specifically opens up clinics to help them get clean. So they're actually bringing in methadone. So they're not even like trafficking like technically illegal drugs.
Like they would be like bringing in Narcan to Texas because Texas outlaws it.
basically,
Which makes total sense.
they basically call him. She was like, "Oh, you're like a scarier version of like Robin Hood."
Well, I mean, a lot of motorcycle gangs are like that. They do a lot of fundraising,
Community outreach.
and like stuff where it was like the things where they'll like what is it? Where a lot of times they'll escort.
Yeah, if there's
Yeah.
like people that are protesting something, they'll go and make sure that like
They're
fuck
okay.
off protesters.
Yeah,
Aww.
They're good guys.
they're
Okay?
good guys. You know.
The thing, honestly, that is like making me go, ooh, I might be out, is that he used to be a Marine.
Oh.
All the love and light and support in the world, but
Thank you for your service, but
thank you for your service. But for me personally, family members that have been Marines, I'm like, oh,
He's also like special ops. Yeah.
yeah.
extra training.
Yeah.
That's why he's so bad with knives.
Yeah.
He leaves and they basically don't have contact for a week.
I thought they were married.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's his home.
She's very upset.
You haven't come home.
She's on her period, and he's like, I'm out of here.
It's like my house is a mess.
Clean your attic, and maybe I'll come home.
He's definitely watching though. He's been following her around.
He's a bird watcher.
My little hummingbird.
But like
She's
he's
falling
watching
for
her,
it.
but it's like on his motorcycle. It's like
Just like, God damn it.
He has a truck.
Oh, he has a truck, Emily.
It probably has
That
one
also
big
is-
seat, huh?
Super loud.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Cool.
What?
No,
What are
I
you
just,
cheesing? You're just excited.
no, it's just funny because you were doing lots of
Truck noises.
car stuff
I'm
yesterday.
Like sound effects are my passion.
We're witches.
The rival gang is pissed that they killed that guy.
What's
Yeah.
the name of that gang? Dickheads.
Something of sinners.
The Jets.
The
Ooh.
Jets. What is it called? Disciples of Sin or something?
That sounds stupid and
Yeah,
perfect.
something like that.
Yeah. Stupid
They
and perfect. Yep.
they send pictures of Brinley to the president, to Gabriel, to Wolfe.
Look at this bird.
And they're like,
Hummingbird.
Look at the distinct coloring. Crazy.
they're like, finally the president has a weakness. And
Ugh, he didn't like that.
yeah.
Do not weakness.
Basically, she's moving in. But not to the clubhouse.
His house.
He has a secret house that no one knows about.
Is it like an underground lair?
No, it's actually
that'd be
this
weird.
really cool, like A-frame cabin out in the middle of nowhere.
Where he
butts
can be
up
his
to a
real self.
lake. Yeah, it's really cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
He wants to train her in hand-to-hand combat.
This is a fantasy novel.
Yes,
This
basically.
is fantasy.
Well, he's like, I can't be around you all the time, so I need you to know how to take care of yourself. So he's like teaching her how to like get out of like chokeholds and stuff like that.
Self-defense.
Yes, teaches her how to use a gun, teaches her how to handle a knife.
in a different way.
Yeah, this is how you use the other side.
See what I did before? That is not going to help you
That's
here.
not how you do it.
It might distract the guy for a minute, so it could be effective, but wouldn't be my first choice.
This is what we're reading.
Oh,
my God.
When he's teaching her to.
Yeah, so he's teaching her how to like get out of chokeholds. And he's like, basically, let's put this to the test.
Okay.
Opens up the back door and tells her to run.
I need a... What? Here's how to get out of a chokehold. What's something else she could choke on?
Oh.
Right?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
And then you said he opens up the back door, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, he's like, spread him.
I need to calm down.
No.
Don't calm down.
This is Robin Hood
Calm
Maid
up.
Marian.
Ramp up.
Ramp up.
Rambo.
Oh. In the woods, training.
This is the training sequence where you're
Where she puts like
the
a little
music is
bandana
playing.
on.
She's
stick.
drinking raw
Yeah.
eggs. Oh God.
My wicked girl, ready and on your knees for me.
Oh, so he caught her. They were.
So they did another little cat mouse thing.
Yeah,
He's
I didn't
like-
include all that because we'd be here forever. But he catches her. He
Mid-adventure.
puts her in a chokehold. She like hits him, tries to hit him in the nuts. She gets away from him, but she ends up falling forward on all fours.
Rump up.
Rump up.
Yep.
My wicked girl, ready and on your knees for me. Now spread these thighs and show me you deserve my cockney
Cadoodle-doo.
accent.
Cockney accent.
What? Gabriel growls as as his fingers slide down the center of my pants. He lifts the thin material and tears it outward from the seam.
He loves doing that.
Tearing.
Maybe he's a seamstress in his spare time.
She might be like, look, I can't get these underwear anymore. I really like these ones.
No, these are the pants, the yoga pants.
Oh.
Those are good yoga pants.
But
Not if they
he
rip
rips
that
it.
easy.
I hate the ripping of the fabric. Makes my teeth feel weird again.
Not
Oh.
with his teeth.
No, but just the sound of ripping fabric.
He's got
get
really
you
sharp
earplugs.
nails. It's like Christmas wrapping paper, you know, when it's just.
They were also
he's a wolf.
loose
fantasy.
seams anyway, so it was an easy
It
tear.
was loose, yeah.
Right.
These are
Crotch wrap.
old. These are honestly the old cotton Forever 21 leggings that you've had for 17 years.
They're still good.
Literally, I have like 3 other pairs.
They're so good. R.I.P. Forever 21 though.
Yeah.
Gone too soon.
Oh, is it
too soon.
over?
Rip,
It's over.
Gone.
Wow.
Gone. Cleared out.
Mm.
Hope you had the time of your life.
Closing time. Fuck yes, he says as he buries his face into my already dripping.
Well, wait, didn't you miss the part where he rips her pants off and she doesn't have anything?
Oh,
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
She
Yeah.
skipped it because she doesn't like it.
I'm so sorry. He lifts the thin material and tears it outward from the seam, exposing my entire ass to the air. Airing it out.
Airing it out.
Discovering I'm not wearing any panties underneath.
He loves discoveries.
Just skipped right over that. It's
I'm
very
sorry.
important.
I'm so
Vanessa,
sorry.
go back.
Excuse me. That was highlighted for a
Back
reason. He says as he buries his face into my already dripping area, his hands squeezing my outer thighs until what's left of my pants as he fucks his tongue in and out of me.
And who knows what that could mean? YouTube. Don't even worry about it.
No, I mean, it could be just like, fuck off, you know? Like, whatever.
That's so funny. But this is comedic. We're reading the scene for comedic purposes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And education.
I have seen way worse things on there that is.
That's the ruling, is that it is explicit for the sake of comedy or education.
Yeah,
And
please.
that's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
Education.
Women can be teachers.
Live, laugh, learn.
Educate.
Live,
Same
laugh.
thing.
Live, laugh, learn. Yeah.
Live, laugh, learn.
I steady myself in rhythm. I never want to end. His hands move, kneading and gripping every part of my flesh they reach. I just kneading
Yeah,
dough.
he's got a rolling pin.
She's gonna be so flat.
They slide upward and pull my athletic top down. She was training. My aching breasts bounce free, dump them
Dump
out.
'em out.
She's PMSing.
And she's like, oh Lord.
My bra does not fit right now.
As his fingers find my hardened nipples, he pinches each one and I cry out, ow. Tipping my head back, I push myself up on the elbows to get better leverage so I can ride his face. Well, he's a wolf, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck. I've been dreaming about tasting you for hours. Drown me, Brinley. I'm ready. Yes, I cry as I desperately gasp at the earth rocking slowly into his face. I come in record time.
I love when you read because her going, yes.
Yes. That's how educational this is. It's different when you get it and read it yourself.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe that's how you read it. That's how
Give
I
it a
read
try.
it. He raises up my hips even more and spreads me wide before driving his thing into my thing.
Rolling pin into her dough.
Yes.
Wow.
Baking show. And he does it viciously.
Yeah, because you really got to
Get it in there.
And you got to knead it with that deep groan.
get all the air bubbles out.
Fuck.
Same
this
sourdough.
Let the yeast do its thing.
dough. So fucking perfect. Gabriel spreads me even wider. How wide?
I know.
Well, wide
This is
enough
like
to
the
fill up the
third-
baking sheet.
Yeah, this is like the third time he's spread her.
Fuck. Oh yeah. Look at this soaking fucking area. Begging for my rolling pin.
Yeah.
Taking every inch, showing me you were fucking made for me. Like, this rolling pin is perfect for
This
her.
is the perfect
This
recipe.
baking dish is perfect.
It's
fit.
You know,
I
this
let
is
that yeast rise in the fridge for way too long.
Whoa, bro.
This
That's
is
what I'm
a
Why
soggy
you gotta
bottom.
bring yeast into this?
And that's what it's all about, baby.
She wore a bathing suit for too long.
She's been in athletic gear with no panties.
None.
Well, he ripped them off in record time.
Yeah, because her pH was saying, please help.
Please help.
Free
Bring the
me.
air out. Please, I beg, which only makes him take me harder and deeper. This moment where he's wild and unhinged, this is what I crave every single day. It's what I've always wanted. Does she not work or anything right now?
She
She's
does.
working. This is a workout.
Like,
She
does
does
he-
work.
What's she doing?
She's thinking about interior design.
Yeah,
baking
she
bread.
works at like they build homes, and so
Okay,
she
so
helps
she is
people
working.
pick like their tile.
I said, no,
and
she's just
whatever.
like at the A-frame just waiting all day to be banged.
She actually said, "I'm gonna go to work," and so he sends a prospect with her every time she goes to work.
Okay, anyways, back to this.
Back to baking.
Back to the baking show. It's what I've always wanted and never knew how to find. It's in Gabriel. And Gabriel's unrelenting passion that he shows me what he's truly feeling. By the way he bakes me, I say he needs me like he needs air in his lungs. That thought makes me feel like I'm the most powerful version of myself. She reclaimed her power.
That hummingbird is
Needs me like KNEAD.
needs me like he needs me.
Or he needs me.
That thought
Needs
makes
me
me
like
feel like
he's-
the most powerful version of myself.
What's it?
Princess.
Princess. We'll slap your feet. I find my bravery easily with him. The fucking Katy Perry playing in the background. It pushes me to be bold, motivates me to be the woman I've always wanted to be.
Back into the training sequence, raw eggs.
Yes, she's like, I can do this.
Dun,
Dun, dun. Just tits bouncing in the woods. Like, boom, boom.
He ripped her bra off, yeah, so.
Give me every inch. Make me scream like you want the entire forest to know who owns me. I purr. Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was supposed to purr that.
Yeah. How's purring?
Per the whole sentence.
Give me every dream. I don't know. Make me scream. That's just getting Irish and Scottish. I don't know.
This is the best baking recipe ever.
Finally feeling free and open, tossing my hair over my shoulder and looking back at him. He fists
I
it.
can't look back. Okay.
Barbara can't look back. It doesn't turn. She's got a crick. You know, she needs to go out in the woods for a minute.
I need to work out.
Over the other shoulder.
Okay, yeah. That works. But I'm still nervous, so I'm just like, ugh. Okay.
Fuck, Brin. Gabriel pauses like he's studying me. And I know my dirty words have taken him by surprise. It's not that dirty what you're saying, girl, but whatever. Fuck the forest, man. Like lights a match.
Only you can start forest fires.
The smoking comes out like, what the fuck, man?
Girl.
Fuck the forest. By the time I'm done with you, there won't be a creature roaming this earth that doesn't know who you fucking belong to.
Creature?
Oh, he growled that. Sorry. Fuck the forest. By the time. And I smirk into his lips. Make me come then, Prez, I whisper. Fuck. Gabriel's lips come crashing down on mine again, and a hand slides to my slit. He pinches it roughly.
Opens the oven door.
He checks it,
Yeah.
and then he pinches it to test to see if it's ready.
Does it bounce back or is it,
Right, or is it too sticky? You know?
Oh my God.
Never letting up as he fucks me and I'm free falling. So he's just pinching it while he's going in and out.
The
The
door knocker.
Yeah.
The nub.
But he's just pinching it?
Not hard.
Not
but
like
he's
when you
like,
pinch someone, but like when you
He
you know.
pinches it roughly between his thumb and finger.
Yeah, she loves it.
yeah, it's
She trills like a
good.
hummingbird. She's levitating.
I come down, and the wave rises again. So she's just
The oven door heat wave. Yeah.
Spit, he says, holding his palm under my lips, like spit out your gum. Give it to me.
Give it to
Spit
me.
out your gum.
What are you eating?
Why are you trying to chew
give it
gum
to
while
me.
we're working out? That's
Yeah.
dangerous. It's a choking hazard.
They come, he says, holding his palm. They come down and slide over my
Nub.
nub. Oh, so he did the first 3 fingers, and then he took the spit, and then he delivered it into the oven
Okay.
and groans.
Needed a little. Okay.
Oh, they have the text messages in the book.
Mhm.
I like it when they do that. Anyways, I was skipping ahead. You give me one more, Brin. Come on, baby. Come all on over my area. One more. Gabriel orders. I don't know why one more is in italics.
Because there are still creatures out there that don't know that she belongs to him.
They don't know.
So he's
One more.
like, there's a rabbit over there. Does not know the situation.
No idea what's going on. He's just eating.
Smokey the Bear is fucking confused.
The simple, gentle word, baby, rolling off his tongue is all it takes. And I'm coming again. My legs quiver as I see stars for the. They're still laying in the woods?
Mm-hmm.
Quiver like snakes.
That's how everyone knows. His hands grip me in, for the second time minutes. His hands grip me in a bruising hold at my hips, and I feel him stiffen and pulse. Ugh. His warmth spreads through me. Through me with my name on his lips.
Yeah.
He came.
He splurted.
He said, I made these biscuits for you. They were made with love.
I put my hot honey on them.
Hot honey biscuits
Hot honey
with
biscuits.
the appropriate amount of yeast.
For a balanced recipe.
They're in love.
And the forest burns down.
They were fucking in bed.
Yeah.
Ever give her something to lay on
Because
that's
how
comfortable?
else do you know that he is primal?
Yeah, they do.
Animalistic.
They do fuck in a
He's
bed
a
a
wolf.
lot.
A wolf, that's right.
But they are fucking like everywhere.
Up in a tree.
Anything he can lean her on.
They do go to like a motorcycle rally.
Fuck on the bike.
Yes, they can't get into their cabin because they don't have the keys, and so they fuck on his bike. She's like laying on the seat, but
I
she's
bet
like,
he had the keys.
You would think that he would be sitting and she'd be on top of him with her hands to
Yeah,
her
wait.
back to the
she's like
handlebar.
laying back with her head in between the handlebars, and
Okay.
he's like
That's gonna get
sitting
it-
on the seat.
You're going to get a crick in your neck.
Absolutely.
yeah. But
something, Mara.
she's
Oh, Barbara has something
what
in
else
her
is
eye.
new?
I know. It's 2 episodes now.
It's
Oh, is this
probably
our new
from
thing?
yesterday.
Oh, it's back.
I was waiting for
It's
you.
haunting me. Okay, what? You were saying something about him fucking her on a bike?
Yeah.
She gets her period.
Oh, yeah.
and he doesn't care.
Oh, no. He loves it.
He takes out the tampon and wraps it up in her underwear and then puts it in his pocket.
Okay. Okay. This is the second time we've had
I
tampon
know,
work.
But why
That's
are you,
why
you're
I
putting
didn't
it in your
include
pocket?
it. What?
Why are you putting it in your
He's gonna freeze it and eat the popsicle.
My teeth hurt.
More fabric.
There's a lot of tampon work happening.
Yeah, I know.
Too much.
I wanted to.
You keep bringing us tampons, and I don't know why.
Is this a common thing in these books?
It's starting to seem like it.
That was the first time. This
And
is
now
the
it's all
second
of
time.
three. It's like you are car shopping, and suddenly that car is the only one you see on the roads.
So they.
What's wrong with your eye?
I don't know.
Because do you need a tampon?
Yeah, that'll make it much better.
I would suck it
Just
out.
all the little strands.
Joking.
That's a choke. How do you get out of the choking hazard? Chokehold.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
You know, I was wondering when we were going to get a gas leak again. We haven't had a gas leak in a minute.
I feel like we definitely have today.
I think it's
been
more
0
than that.
days since the gas leak.
Zero.
That's
We
going
just
to be
need-
my little sign. Of
We
like,
should just
since
get
our last gas
a
leak.
Little
gas
tea-
emitter.
Little tease, if we get our own recording location that can be like customized to what we want it to be,
Like we
that'll
could
definitely
run
be
the
a sign.
gas.
Yeah, well, yep.
We were talking about how we'll start burning our candles again that we used to at the old place.
Yeah,
For our manifesting. And then that was real gassing.
but it was hopeful.
It did. You
Yeah.
know, magic
And it
is
burned
made.
up all the fibers in the air so they don't go in my eyeballs.
I think so.
Okay, what? Something with the tampon?
Anyways, there was tampon in her panties. He better be buying her new panties.
At least he's not littering.
He fucks her and he loves all the blood.
Does he put it back in?
He wipes it all over his chest.
Representation matters, okay?
Okay, if representation matters, can I just say something real quick? And we don't have to go into it too much.
I'm ready.
Oh.
Consistency?
Like...
Do you think she's cloddy?
Tissues? Like he rubs it on his chest. What does that look like?
Oh, God.
Like a Rorschach painting?
And what? Okay,
as IUD over here.
As someone with an IUD who it's been a minute. Oh, Lord. But also IUD periods are towards the end. They're, ladies, if you know, they're a little different. So it's also representation matters. And, this is a clubhouse. It's not even in the clubhouse, but, but there's probably worse. Is it...
They don't say.
Is it brown? Is it
don't.
old, blunt?
I think it's new.
Where is she on her cycle?
The contractions, because she finished.
She just started, so it's heavy flow.
So is Claudie.
She immediately hits the ground running, heavy flow. Interesting.
Interesting, huh?
Oh, okay.
I think she's just like, you don't want to.
If it's heavy flow, he just rubbed strawberry jelly all over his This is the episode that makes or breaks this podcast.
All right,
people are either in or they're like, I'm not telling anybody I listen to this.
We're an hour in, so if you made it this far, you're the real ones.
Yeah, you know what's up. Look, don't shame me for being a female with a working vagina sometimes. And he doesn't care because he's a man. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. It's extra lube. Who gives a fuck?
It really is.
It's probably all over his bike, too.
It's everywhere.
I gotta go take that and get washed. That could attract bears.
He wraps it so it stayed there.
Just like
Vanessa, what else do you have for us?
So pretty much she becomes a badass and
she got fucked on her period on the bike.
That makes you a badass.
That makes you and you got fucked with a knife and you're basically married to the president. You're a badass.
She burned down a forest.
She finds out.
Does she start dressing like it or is she still in like Lily Pulitzer?
Oh my God, Grease.
She's Bad Sandy.
They do call her Sandra D.
Oh, do they sing? They fly at the end, right?
Yes.
So that's how we knew you fly to the island. Oh my God.
One of the girls at the rally is like, she can't believe she hooked up with Gabriel. And she's like.
She's Cha-Cha.
Yes. She's like, what are you doing?
Cha-cha your way out of here.
What are you doing with this girl? Like, she can't hang Sandra D.
The name tag says First Lady.
Hello.
She punches that chick.
Yeah, because she learned.
Then he comes in and carries her out, and that's when they fuck on the bike.
Yeah, everybody's blood is pumping.
I mean, she was on her period. She can't be held accountable.
Honestly,
yeah, really. Yeah, don't come around
Come at me on my first day of a heavy flow. Get fucked.
Fuck around and find out.
Also, that might be the best day to come at me because I am on the floor.
I'm weak.
The day before, fucking leave me alone.
Okay, so she finds an air tag in her car. So she puts an air tag in his boot.
There's a tag in my boot.
Well, because he never drives like the same motorcycle or the same truck, and he always wears the same boots. So she lifts up the sole and she puts an air tag in there.
Why?
Just because he's doing it to her. Yeah, basically, she never looks at it. She doesn't. It's more just like a fuck you.
Is it the one that was in her? Does she swap them, or does she just put a separate one?
She gets her own, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She finds a stash.
They both shared their location.
Actually, she finds a stash of him when she's snooping around his house.
He just got like a bowl.
Basically, and she's like,
they don't have the thing that's like, hey, there's an air tag following you right now.
They don't say anything about that, but yes, that is a feature.
So many pages.
It's a fantasy. It's a book.
Well, she's like, I bet you there's one in my car. Anyways, he says he's going to go meet somebody with one of the guys, and he never comes home. He always comes home.
But she finds him with the air tag and saves him.
Yes, he's strung up literally by his arms.
Like Jesus.
Yeah, exactly like Jesus. His feet aren't even touching the ground.
And she's like, I went to church. I know what this is.
But he's like, you know what? I'm used to having my arms up because I ride those little
this isn't even bothering me. My lungs totally fine.
My blood flow is fine. It's used to this.
I don't have pus.
They're literally torturing him. She comes in, shoots the guys.
Yes.
Because she's trained.
Yeah, because she's trained.
All those
is
raw
she
edge.
in leather? Like badass?
No, she's
like
just...
Sandy?
She's in her workout pants, but there's a huge hole in them.
She's got a little belt, like just rope
hey,
around
look,
the...
and they're all going, what?
Their white pants with blood down. She's like,
you took my tampon.
Could you give it back? You can finish them in a minute, but I don't have any more.
It's in his pocket.
So she blasts in.
Yes. And she saves him, and they are
Fucks
together.
her right there on the rope.
On the dead bodies, rubs the blood everywhere.
It's something we've never done.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've done a gas leak before. I don't know why. That was great.
So then they're in love.
Yeah, but that's it.
But there's other characters in this because it's a series.
Yes.
So the other members of the get the treasurer, the secretary next, Cha-Cha.
I have no idea who the other books are.
There's no way to know.
There's no way to know.
It's been a minute since an episode
They
made
might
me cry.
They might not even be out. Maybe. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
this did
September
come out.
There's no way to
2024.
know.
These authors be cranking them out, though.
Yeah.
Just pshoo, pshoo, pshoo.
Man,
I'm proud of them. They work hard. They come up. Everyone's so creative.
They come so hard.
they're baking all day long.
They really are just on. You know what it was? Everyone was making sourdough during the pandemic.
And I got everybody going, oh.
She's like, I didn't know what to do. This is good. What'd you think?
I loved it.
I've had a great time.
People,
What the good people at Goodreads think? Was it the period stuff?
no, surprisingly,
That
no
is
one mentioned
genuinely
that.
surprising.
I had 2 friends read it. 3 a.m. chapter chaser, 5 stars.
I love that name.
She's a friend. I stumbled on her Instagram the other day and I was like, why does this sound so familiar?
That's why.
That's
Yes.
why.
I think I've read some of her reviews before. Also, Sophie, friend of the pod, 4 stars. That's why we're friends.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what's up.
Lena.
Is this a Vanessa 4-star?
I think so. I really liked it.
Nice.
Yeah, I liked it. Lena 1 star. This made me uncomfortable. I'm usually able to throw away my feminism for a good steamy romance, but this just made me hate men so much.
Is it because she instantly became property?
Yes, all the women are property, and the MMC treats the female. And he had an abusive father, which I was like,
What tracks?
but also like the comparing him to his abusive father, who like cheated on his mom, basically cheated on her with some girl who was like somebody important, and it
Not
got,
a book boyfriend for sure.
No, and it got the mom killed.
We do not get his book. Do not want
he's
his
do not
dead.
need-
He's dead.
Oh,
So I just thought that was
no.
interesting that she compared him to the abusive father, because he might like to put his hand around her neck, but he's not
But he
slapping her
said
or
it's
cheating
up
on
to
her.
you if I slit
Yeah.
your throat
Yeah.
in a comedic and educational
Your
way.
choice.
Yeah.
He believes he's pro-choice.
Yeah.
God.
My way or the highway
Yeah.
to heaven.
my
I
God.
didn't get the cute captive vibes, but instead it was just aggressive physical fights and mistreatment. I was like, that's hand-to-hand
She
combat.
kind of liked it, though. It wasn't like he
wanted it.
scared her
Yeah.
into running. She was
You
like,
know
okay.
what?
Well, he literally told her, he was like, fight me. Like, I want you to, like, show me how mad you are.
Hit me.
Yeah,
me.
hit me.
Do it. I want you to do it.
I know that a lot of dark romances are like this, but I've read a lot that didn't make me as uncomfortable as this one. I was like,
I'm like, I'm
depends.
sure you can give her some
Got some books.
recommendations.
Maybe if she read it at a different spot in her cycle.
yeah.
Oh.
She wasn't ovulating.
Also, remember Throne of Glass?
Yeah, he beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
In
she
training.
loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like literally
Which
soulmates.
guy is that one?
There's no way to know.
Rysand?
There's no way to
There's
know.
no way to know.
Wrong
Rysand.
book.
There's no way to know. It's Charlie Hunnam,
Oh.
played by Jason Statham.
Throne of Glass is different from
Yes.
Yes.
Akatar?
Yes.
Oh, she's learning.
Akatar is if we're doing music albums, Akatar is the music album that has your favorite song on it, but Throne of Glass is the better album
And
overall.
that's a series.
They're
And that's not Crescent
interconnected.
City.
Correct, but yes,
There's
but no.
three.
No,
Three
but yes, but no.
series, three worlds,
three series.
realms.
Sarah J. Maas just jerking them out.
Did you hear about that Silver Elite book?
No, what?
There's a new book called Silver Elite, and I don't even remember what the name of the author is, but
Okay.
people are saying that it's a pen name for a very famous author, and everybody thinks it might be Sarah J. Maas or Brian Sanderson.
Or Chuck Tingle.
Oh.
Chris Pine?
Definitely not Chuck Tingle.
But maybe.
Love him.
We can't disprove that.
Friend of the pod. I'm just putting it out there. We're not, but we could be.
But it could, yeah, no, because we're friends with all famous Chris's.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're 1 degree away, I'm sure. There's no way.
I mean,
to
we
know.
follow each other on Instagram.
Live show June 29th. Hope to see you there here in Austin
I'm
at the
so
Parish.
excited to see people.
I'm so excited and so nervous because I
gonna cry.
have a lot of social anxiety. So like in front of people, I should be like, oh my God, hi.
Yeah, I'm telling you now, I don't do well in person.
But I can't wait to not do well with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. Who do you think killed John Bonet? Like, and then
I'm
they'll go,
just gonna
what
sit in the
fuck?
audience.
Tell me what your mother is like.
Yeah, that's my real.
Okay, anyway, so Silver Elite might be a pen name for somebody.
Somebody posted it was like a Photoshop picture of Sarah J. Maas with like a rope around her, like, and they were pulling the mask off like Scooby-Doo.
Ta-da!
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, so Ratika, I feel like I read her review too. She's not a friend of the pod, but it's another 1-star. Apparently it's Wolf and not Wolf.e. Doesn't change the fact that the plot was nonsensical.
The Wolf.e title is
I
weird.
think it's like signifying that it's a last name, but it's also like their mascot. But I think it's kind of
might have done some heavy lifting here, but that would look a little strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. A slash, but also
Yeah.
Or just have no E.
Yeah.
Or just do the E.
And then just do a Wolf.e series. Or just spell it E, a wolf with an E.
I keep picturing like E-girl. Like it's like
maybe he's that makes
E-Sig.
me think
Online
furries.
There you go. And that's not where we want to be.
I thought that was what you were saying. We hadn't had it before, and then you said wolf. I was like, oh boy.
Oh boy. So lots of 1-stars were DNFs. People just weren't into the motorcycle possessiveness. I think it just takes on like this different.
Yeah.
Like it's okay in the other books, but it's not okay in this world. I thought it was interesting.
Like sometimes when it's when it's dark romance, I treat it like a fantasy where like there's magic. Yeah, sure, there's magic.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This happens. Yeah, that's fine. It's
Yeah,
like not based in reality for me.
Yeah.
You don't it's not that deep.
So then when he's like putting tampons in his pockets, I'm like, well, it's a fantasy book.
Well,
That doesn't happen in the real world. It's fine.
Motorcycle Club too real and Mafia's not?
Yeah, that's where I'm like, I don't
Maybe the possessiveness of like that the woman is below him. Where I feel like in mafia world, it's like, well, you're the princess.
But he never really treated her like she was below him, other than you're gonna do what I say because you saw me murder someone, and now you're like an accessory to a crime.
Which
I
makes
feel like
sense.
we've had that in books too.
Definitely, yeah.
And he never held her captive. He was like, you're gonna live with me, but you can go do whatever you want, but you'll have a bodyguard. Okay, maybe it was captive.
Yeah, but I'm fine with that.
He didn't hold her captive, but he did pin her up against a
bodyguard.
tree and threaten to slit her throat. So, like, there's no way to know, comedically and educationally, YouTube.
Yeah,
I had a good time with
I
that.
had a good time.
I loved it.
Because it's fantasy world.
Yeah.
Atlanta? That's not a real place.
No,
Never heard of
it. Have you ever heard of it? Let us
That's what
know.
we'll say at the live show.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Austin?
Yeah. Everything is in our link in bio for an end at clutchmypearlspod.com, where you can find information on the live show. You can join our Patreon, where you get episodes a day early, ad-free. You can go... if you have any, I am in the process of possibly closing down our merch store for a minute to reevaluate some things because of our cool economic situation in America.
Tariffs.
America.
But so if there is anything on there, if there's anything from the busy businesswoman world or any merch that you've been going back and forth on, go check it out right now. I'll be probably taking it down middle of June and maybe relaunching it right away, but just heads up. If you want something, go get some.
And on that, go ahead and Street Team, get on out there.
Yeah.
Tell people you don't have to love the show. You don't have to listen to the whole episode. Just hit play. See what happens. See what ends up happening.
Spread the good word.
Yeah.
Tag us in everything that you ever see. It's a fun game we can all play. You can follow us at Clutch My Pearls Pod everywhere on the internet. And if you are on Patreon, I'll see you Monday. For everyone else, I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye bye.
I was like, what is she gonna do? What's she gonna do?